Okay, so this is kind of random, but I do like that this top sticks out so much because if I'm ever trying to like flip the keyboard, having this ledge just makes it easy to like bloop. It gives me a nice thing to just flip up. So today we're going to be building the Orion 87. This was sent to me by keyspensory. It is by Kindlestar. In stock right now from keyspensory, starts at $350, goes up to $370 depending on the color you pick. There are 5 different colors: burgundy, fried egg, panda, silver gray, and a zebra. This one is the fried egg. So here's the front. Here's a side, so that's a very cool side profile. Here's the back, Orion. And then here is the USB side, centered USB port. I like this front side as well. So there is actually a lot to look at this board. So the first thing is the side profile, right? So this, the top piece hangs over the side like this, and then it also has this huge ledge on the back. And then this hangs off the USB side all the way uniform across. This front piece also extends into the front like this. So you can see it's just a little sliver. The top piece does hang over the front like this. And then it's not just one solid block. As you can see, there is a curve right here, and then there is a gap right here as well. So yeah, it is a pretty interesting top piece. You do have this part right here, and it's not just a square. You can see it's this unique shape and extends to the USB side. This is a very deep Orion not engraving, but what's the word for this? CNC? But that's the board or the case to look at. It does use a daughter board. Looking at the top piece, you got this little side thing right here. Kindlestar! It's so cute! Look at it! Cute! It is gasket mounted, and we're going to be using a PC plate. The front height is 6.5 front height. So apparently Bluetooth is supported. I don't know if you can see this part right here, but there is a spot for the battery right here in case you want to use it. We're starting to see a lot of Bluetooth compatibility in customs. Personally, I'm not a Bluetooth user. I believe wired is king, but it is interesting that we are seeing that a lot more often. The badge right here, it says it's brass PVD. QMK via support. Here's the PCB. There are a lot of flux cuts, as you can see. It's a hot swap build, so it will be pretty fast. Per key LED. I'm pretty indifferent when it comes to flux cuts. I'm not gonna judge based off of it. Here's the back. So you have the battery for the 2.4 connector. There's also, you can plug in a battery for Bluetooth, but it does use daughterboard JST. So this is for the Bluetooth battery. This is the daughterboard JST connector. I don't see a physical reset button, but that's fine. Oh, so here's the switch, as you can see, on and off switch. And it's interesting because look, they have this so you can take off your space bar and you could just bloop. You just use tweezers. So instead of having to open the entire case, you can just take off your space bar and just flip it. So that is really nice. You see the Kindlestar and then the Orion right here. Oh, there's an LED right here, and I'm guessing because of this part right here on the case. That's the PCB. The keyboard case does come with foam. It comes with PE, it comes with plate, and it also comes with case as well. So let's look at this plate. There's the plate. It does have this connector right here. So this is the receiver for the USB plug-in for the 2.4. Here's the gasket tabs. It's a little scary. It's like a little floppy. So as you can see, this plate's a little scary. So I'm probably going to use plate foam at least to avoid it. Because it is hot swap, I'm going to use a foam is what I'm trying to say. Of course, you can use a plate fork if foam is not your cup of tea. I guess one thing I did not mention is that for the hot swap layout is pretty static. The only thing you have an option of is if you want stepped or regular caps lock, but it is just the standard 6.25 row. And she's getting, oh my god, you guys, stop. This is a family-friendly stream. We are very family-friendly, okay? I have people's kids watching me, okay? Don't mind me that I say curse words, but, you know, curse words are different. Frank, would you put on my stream for your child to watch based on the sussiness you are seeing in here today? Hell yeah! What? My daughter can learn some stuff, Frank! Oh my... Holy moly. Oh no. Okay, here's the board. Whoa, if you look at it up top, it just looks like a whiteboard, right? But then as soon as you look at the side, you really do see the yellow on the side. But just looking top down, if you're looking at it from your desk, all you see is the yellow right here. So here's what the board looks like. Here's the back. There's seamless case design. Here's the side. Here's the USB. Pretty neat. Oh wait, a screwless case. That's what I was trying to say. It is a screwless case, not seamless. Screwless. Blame it on the alcohol? No, I'm blaming it on the vertigo. Okay. It reminds me of like a Gundam, especially with this part that like flares out. It's cool because this has 3 connectivity options. So you have 2.4, you have Bluetooth, and you have wired. So you do see the feet, they are not, so you have 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. It definitely gives off Gundam vibes. So in terms of the case, I like the case design, right? Case design is very, it does have a pretty, like a lower, I don't want to say like pretty lower, but it just have a lower like front height, which I like personally. If you're looking for something that's tall, I would not say this is a tall keyboard. So in case you decide you do want to use wired, look, they have a cutout on the plate and on the PCB, so you can flip the battery on and off. You don't have to take apart the entire case. Looks like it's only PC plate, only hot swap. But yeah, this keyboard is in stock right now, keyspensory. There's 5 different colors. I would say in terms of sound, I foamed it up because it was a PC plate and the PC plate looked a little bit flimsy. So there is plate and case foam. I would say sound-wise, it's nothing too unique because of like all the foam I put in it. But in terms of looks, I think it's very cool looking. I would say it's a more muted board for sure, but that's also because I put the foam in it. I would be interested to seeing how it sounds without the foam. Being hot swap and the PC plate, I would personally recommend using the foam just so you don't run into any problems. I would say the main selling point for this is that you have different connectivity and the case itself is really cool. Alright, but that's a build. Thank you, keyspensory, for sending this out to me and letting me build it. I like the fried egg colorway.